Good morning. We're in the bus. It's super early. I have no idea how good this video is gonna look with it being so dark. The truck, our only reliable vehicle that we can haul our daughter around in, got something going on. So I'm going to the dealer today to basically see what's going on with that. Hopefully it's not gonna be stupid expensive. And hopefully Debbie shows up, because the truck is the only vehicle we can haul our daughter in. And if Debbie doesn't come today, I'm gonna be stuck there until the truck is done. So we'll see how that goes, but it's really early. It rained all last night. Update on the bus is like, there's no water in here. Like, it's been raining and nothing. It's just crazy to me. I don't know what's going on here. So let's go get the truck over there. Let's all hope it's like something dumb. I cannot afford an expensive repair right now. So let's go find out our fate.
I'm not sure what happened to the audio here, but here is a quick clip of me driving to the Toyota dealership. And here is a shot of me pulling into the service space. Now back to your regular programming. Good morning. So we're at the dealer. And I guess I should just, I checked the truck in and we're gonna wait to hear results. I feel like going to the car dealer is like going to the doctor and waiting to get your results back. I guess I should just tell you what's going on. So it's like shuddering when it's accelerating, and it kind of drops into gear kind of hard sometimes, which has me concerned. And it kind of did it a little bit, and it's getting worse. So if there's any mechanics watching this, maybe you can tell me what's up. But I just don't want to take the chance of damaging the transmission and having a super expensive repair. So made an appointment. They're diagnosing it, and hopefully it's good news. So I'm gonna work on the computer while I'm stuck here. Hopefully Debbie can make it today so I can have a ride out of here. Welcome back. We're back at the mountain. So the truck is still at Toyota. Jaylena picked me up in the Chinook. I'm not sure what she's sharing. I'm not going to talk about her Chinook. Anyways, she picked me up from Toyota. The truck's at Toyota. I didn't realize how crippling it is to not have the truck. Like, that's the only car that we can put a car seat in. It's like our main car. It's our grocery getter. It's a big deal not having the truck. So I have to fix it. I'm hoping. I just really can't do any more expenses right now. So hopefully it's good news when they call me and it's something dumb. Just keep taking the hits here. What we're gonna do right now, in my last video, well, let's go in the bus. Let's see if, I think we came out here this morning. Yeah, we came out here this morning and it wasn't leaking. So kind of feels like it's raining right now, but let's go in there and see if that changed. Nothing. So it's dry. But I mean, it's just like cold. It hasn't been like super raining, you know? I gotta say, you subscribers are smart sometimes. Ha! I'm not trying to make it sound like that, but when I was showing these leaks or the leak yesterday, or whatever video that was, people were saying to check this marker light, which I didn't even think about. Which I did seal the marker light on around it, but I didn't seal the screw heads. So let's see. I don't think water is getting in there, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little clear sealant in there just to be safe. I did already seal these. Other people saying to check these too. These rivets look pretty good though, because it's like it's this channel right here that's leaking. Maybe I should just do all of these. My plan right now is I was gonna seal these rivets. These are already done. I was gonna do the rivets right there and see what happens, but now that I'm thinking, maybe we should just do all of these rivets on that row while we got the caulk out. So I'm gonna go inside, get a towel, dry that off, and we're gonna put some clear sealant on there and keep an eye on it and see if it leaks or not. So that's kind of our game plan right now. Just dried off the rivets. Jayleena's working over there. Dried off the rivets and kind of just looked a little closer, and there's nothing like jumping out at me, you know? So I'm gonna go get some degreaser. Just kind of wipe. I was thinking I was gonna do the whole rivet line above the window, but the water's like right here, right? So it's like, it can't be coming from that way. The only thing it could be doing is coming from this way. But I think I'm just gonna focus on the problem area. And it's supposed to rain again in the next couple days. And then we'll keep an eye on it. Like, potentially. I just don't think any of these are like big enough for what I'm seeing. You know? Is it the window again? If it's the window, I'm just gonna delete it, but I'm gonna try this. See how this goes. If you watch any of my older videos, you know that I use automotive industry wax and grease remover just to wipe down before any sealants or things like that. The trick is you wipe it on wet, you wipe it off wet, right? So I'm just gonna hit it real quick with that, and then might honestly take a heat gun, try and heat up the spots we're gonna seal. I got the sealant in front of the heater right now, trying to warm up. You know, so I think we're just gonna focus on this area right here. Might even put a little more. Here. Got a heat gun. I'm gonna kind of warm that metal up a little bit. All right, we're using this GeoCell ProFlex Clear. I'll put a link in the description. I hate doing this, but I don't think I have a choice. So I think I'll start with the screw holes, get in a groove, go up top, and just make it happen. I really don't like that I just did that to this super nice paint job. But what can I do? Right? I'm gonna throw some heat on it, try and shock it, trying to get it, because it's cold out. Trying to get it to seal. I got a couple days before rain, so hopefully it'll seal up. And then when rain hits, we can go in there and see what we're dealing with. I just want to, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I kind of just want to update everybody on what's up. So Jaylena and I have known that the truck has been a little funky. It wasn't really that bad, but recently it kind of got pretty bad, and I didn't want to keep driving it, so I scheduled the appointment. I still haven't got a call from the dealer. You know what? Let me check my phone real quick and see if we have an update on that before we finish this video. 1 second. I ended up getting through to them on the phone. I'm back. I know you can't tell, but I was just on the phone with Toyota. It's pretty bad, but not as bad as it could have been. So I'll just tell you what the issues are. So I'm not sure that I actually told you what was going on. So when I don't remember if I did or not. If I did, I'm sorry. But when we would accelerate, it would kind of shudder. And the other thing that was happening was that it kind of dropped into gear kind of hard, which had me very, very concerned there was transmission problems, which I'm not trying to replace a transmission, right? And so what's going on is the rear main seal is leaking, and the fluid's doing something with the transmission. Center support bearing for drive shaft is wore out. He had a video, he can like move it around. And then I just need a transmission service and just get new fluid in there. That's what he said. I know it doesn't sound crazy, but it's kind of expensive to do that. And I have my truck maintained at a dealership just because, I don't know, I just feel better about that if I can. So I know this channel hasn't necessarily been all bright sunny rainbows and everything going right for a while. You know, we just dealt with all the house stuff. That was like a never-ending nightmare that we finally completed. Truck is amazing vehicle, and you know, it's an older rig and it needs a little love, so you know, it is what it is. The bus, man. So I just talk about everything that's going on. The bus has just been... I think we're at 7 months on that build right now. And, you know, I'm kind of known for doing the 30-day builds. And I asked myself, how did this happen? And I think the main thing is it was from Colorado. I've done more rust work on that than I've ever done before. I had to take the bumper off, completely rust treat it. So much rust treatment, coated the frame, so much body work, and then just the never-ending leaks. Like, I've been chasing leaks. Every time I think I'm finally going forward, I'm going backwards on leaks, like I am right now. And then, you know, I have a kid now. It's not like the days when I was at the shop and I could just work sun up to sundown, past sundown, because I had a shop bay. I can't do that. I can only work with the daylight. I can only work with when I have help with Ember. So it's like, it's just a different time in my life. And then I hesitate to say regret, but kind of, you know, it's like, I just think that that project was too much for this time in my life. And it was going on at the same time as the house, which was never accounted for. It's just a lot, man. And then, you know, Jaylene and I's relationship, and life is pretty heavy right now. And I appreciate you guys being here and sticking through this season. You know, as a YouTuber, you know, I'm not a fake YouTuber, you know, so I'm not just filming just the glorious, fun stuff. Like, I'm filming my life and our life here. And it's up and down. Life is up and down. It's not always awesome. And I'm so grateful to have my health. I'm so grateful that Jaylena and I do have a good relationship for our daughter's sake. I'm so grateful for my daughter. And I'm so grateful to be able to provide a home for my daughter in safety and security. And I'm grateful to be able to do YouTube as a job. So I'm grateful for being here, and I'm grateful you guys are here. There's a lot going on, man. And if I could go back and undo the bus decision, I would. Right? I had a camper on the truck that I not moved into, but like content-wise kind of moved into. And I honestly kind of miss those days. The truck is reliable. So is the bus, really, but if it wasn't for the house stuff, all would have been fine. But the house really took me out financially and mentally. And then, you know, the bus is going to be so cool when it's done, but man, I will be honest, I have lost my motivation on that project. It's been going on and on and on, and I'm ready for it to be done, which we were finally at the point where I was like, we're moving inside, working on the build, and then I found that leak and it just threw me off. My music career is in the best place it's ever been in my whole career, and I can't give that the full attention that I want. I just want to get the bus done and get it done and use it for what it's supposed to be for, which is doing cool stuff and making music in it and doing trips. And yeah, I'm not planning on moving into any of my vehicles. I just want to say that I'll probably never be full-time again. Not that I'm trying to move into music more, and with my kid I want to have a home base. I'll definitely go out and travel, maybe 2-3 months at a time, but I'm always gonna have a home base, I'm pretty sure, at this point in my life. And there's no use in coulda, shoulda, woulda, and what I should have done. We're here now, and the decisions that I've made I have to live with and have to figure out and have to push on. So, oh yeah, in the last video, I was working on a song. I was super stoked about it. Wrote it and recorded it in like 2 days. Was stoked, got it mixed, and that had some technical issues, and the files were corrupted, and I have to re-record that whole song. That sucks. But maybe it's the break I need from the bus right now. So I've decided that I'm gonna stay in the studio until the song's done, and which I should be able. I mean, the song's written, right? I already have like it basically done. I just need to go in and retrack it in a new software because the old stuff was just not working out. So I'm planning on hopping in the studio tomorrow, working on that. I think we have one more day of no rain tomorrow, which it's so cold that gives that sealant a little more time to set up. And then it's going to rain for 2 days after that, so we will know. So one more day for that sealant to set up. And then I don't really want to do much inside until I know that that thing is sealed up. And I don't want to damage anything or have to take anything out to fix anything. And at this point, I don't think it's the roof. I used Eternabond on the roof of that bus, and I just sealed the rivets, and like if it's still leaking, it's got to be the window, which at that point I will just delete the window. And then when we're talking about taking all the window, like that's too much work I'm not trying to sign up for. Like nothing else is leaking in the bus. It's been through multiple rainstorms. It's just that one area. If it gives me more problems, I'm just going to delete that one window, walk away, and call it a day, is the plan. So we'll find out in the next few days. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here because I'm going to move into some different things. And thank you guys so much for being here. From the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful. This is kind of like an update video, I guess, on just like what's going on here. There's a lot going on. Jayleena's in the wings working on the Chinook. Most of you here follow her channel, and I am so grateful, so is she, for you guys on that side of the camera. And from the mountain, with love, thank you. So long-time subscribers, you know we have so much love for you. If this just happens to be one of the first times you have stumbled on my channel, consider subscribing. I have a property on the side of a mountain that when it's not winter, I'm going to do some work on. I'm building a bus right now that will get complete, and I also do music. So this is Isaac signing out. Bye.